Great morning, holy brothers and sisters! For the third of ADAR in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Creating Kiddies. Teaching number 48. Al Asher Ma'altem Bi, because you broke your faith. Devarim 32:51. The vowel point zere corresponds to the word vayetzar, and he formed, Bereshis 2:7, and it also corresponds to bina, which is where the embryo is formed and which is associated with ima, mother, as in the verse, if, you call to understanding, Mishlei 2:3. And bina is an aspect of the mitzvah of sukkah, as it is written, you sheltered me, tisu keni, in the womb of my mother, Imi, Tehillim 139:13. Now, when a person prays forcefully, and he puts all his might into the letters of the prayers, as in all my bones will declare God who is like you, Tehillim 35:10, this is the concept of sukkah, as it is written, you covered me, tisochecheni, with bones and with sinews, Eov 10:11. The letters of the prayers which a person utters with all of his might, koach, which has the same numerical value of 28, become the 28 letters of the act of creation with which the world was created. Furthermore, the 10 utterances by which the world was created receive power from these 28 letters. These words that a person prays in prayer with power and force, i.e. with all of his mental and emotional energy, are the very words of the Holy One, blessed be He, as in the verse, I put my words in your mouth, Yeshaya 51:16. Now the aforementioned 10 utterances are an aspect of loving kindness, as it is written, I said, the world shall be built by loving kindness, Tehillim 89:3, and loving kindness is related to the sukkah, which is the embrace of the right hand, which is also identified with loving kindness. Thus, by virtue of, I put my words in your mouth, then the same verse continues, with the shade of my hand I will cover you, referring to the sukkah and to loving kindness. People putting power into prayers create core, strong sukkahs, and lure loving kindness. Words that are not holy, however, cause the awakening, God forbid, of the sukkah of the nations, a sukkah of idolatry, as expressed by the verse, whose mouth speak vanity, and whose right hand is one of falsehood, Tehillim 144:8. For this sukkah is identified with the embrace of the other side, and when it is awakened, it strengthens, God forbid, the right hand of falsehood, as well as the Jewish people's exile among the nations of the world, and the Jewish people grow farther from the holiness of the land of Israel. In consequence of this, the truth and the true spiritual leader are concealed, and conflict and strife increase, God forbid. Then the divine presence quarrels with the Holy One, Tikkunei Zohar 21:44b, over her children in exile who have been banished from their father's table and have been expelled from their land. Other sides, spoken speeches, sukkah, creates consequences of concealments, conflicts, and quarrels. Accordingly, the mitzvah of sukkah can be beneficial in helping people to have children. Similarly, praying with all of one's might and living in the land of Israel can also be efficacious to this end. These three things, sukkah, praying forcefully, and the land of Israel, are all, in fact, one concept, and they are all interdependent. A person merits to reach the land of Israel by praying with all of his might, as in the case with fulfilling the mitzvah of sukkah. This is because the essence of the land of Israel is bound up with the concept of he informed his people of the power of his deeds by giving them the inheritance of the nations, Tehillim 111:6. And this is the same concept as praying with power and force. Powerful prayer, sitting in sukkahs, and living in the land collectively cooperate to create kiddies. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.